Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, how you all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic day. So we're here today with YGOTAS YGOTAS Bridge Series episode 20 reaction, the Rebexorcist. That is most certainly a reference to the Exorcist, yeah, sure, but the Rebexorcist? Rebexorcist? I'm not sure. That's obviously a reference to something, which is not clicking to me, but I do want to start off with this. A toast to Pegasus. Maximilian Pegasus. First season was most certainly entertaining, but I am looking forward to seeing Marek and Battle City now. So Pegasus, you were a good introduction to the show, but this show must go on. I actually don't know what kind of wine Pegasus drinks. I think red wine, because that's like a typical, oh, I'm rich kind of wine, you know, in TV shows and anime. So I'm assuming that fits. That's my assumption. Now, I'm a little bit tired. I just woke up. I've got a lot of things to do to prep today, food-wise and whatnot. So I had to wake up extra early, and I also woke up extra early for this. So we'll see how it all goes, ladies and gentlemen. But this video will come out on Christmas Day. So if you're seeing this and if you celebrate it, you know, Merry Christmas to you. I most certainly do. I have got like a ton of like little snacks ready to rock and roll. Like, ooh, look at this. And obviously Chupa Chips. I mean, that's, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, cool. And some chocolate. I always like chocolate, although I'm much more of a milk chocolate fan. This one is a Turkish chocolate. It's okay. It's not that great. I bought a mint one as well, but I don't like mint. So, yay, I guess. You know, hazelnut, magnifique. Milk chocolate, magnifique. This, okay. I'll probably split these up. I'm pretty sure people will hit the like goal. I'll probably split these up into 3 separate videos. I know I said that, like, if you guys hit the like goal, there'll be a triple on Christmas Day. But I'll probably split them up into 3 separate videos just because I know the attention span on YouTube. I've seen my watch time. My watch time on YouTube is roughly 6 minutes. So people in general watch about 6 minutes of my videos, and that obviously includes the people that like click on the video and then click away right away. But so realistically, like my videos get watched for about 10 minutes, give or take, is my guess. So if I did 3 videos here, this video would probably be like half an hour long, and nobody would watch through it all. So we're gonna be doing these in individual videos. It also helps with the views and whatnot, of course, but like that really doesn't bother me right now at all. So it's like I'm thinking of like, what would the audience like, I guess, and I think that would be most splendid. But anyway, episode 20 of YGOTAS YGOTAS Bridge Series. As I always say as well, please go ahead and check out the original video first before you check out my video. Besides that, let us get started.
Grandpa, you're
He's back.
okay.
Yugi, come give your grandpa a big hug.
Oh, I know this
It's
song.
so emotional.
Is
Gramps,
it?
you
Hey,
don't
is it?
blame me for everything that happened to you, do you?
I do.
Yes.
It was probably a bad mistake to start the day with some wine. Yeah, especially considering how much work I have to do today and tomorrow just to prepare everything
I'm
for
so
Christmas.
proud of you, Yugi. You rescued my soul and you became the king of card games. By the way, what happened to Bakura?
Oh, we left
Who's
him
that?
back on the island. Hello? Anybody? I want to go home. Now that you're out of the hospital, you can go back to running that worthless card game shop that nobody ever visits. The basement
Worthless?
has seemed so empty without you.
Hello.
Who's that?
Yeah. Isn't her name
My name's
Rebecca? I was just about to say her name's Rebecca, so Rebexorcist. Okay, and they're playing Exorcist theme. I've not seen any of, like, if you talk about movies, I've not seen any of like the classic ones. I've not seen Jaws. I've not seen, what else is classic? Any Indiana Jones. I've not seen Jurassic Parks. I've not seen. You miss me with all of these, like you know, the pop culture things. You miss me. What did I do as a child? Honestly, I look back at my child. I'm like, damn. What did I actually? I watched SpongeBob a lot. I knew all the episodes off by heart. And it was basically like anime, anime and cartoons, but not really movies besides the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which I always loved. strange, but yeah.
Rebecca, I'm 8 years old, and I'm the #1 ranked duelist in America.
That's impossible.
Bandit Chief.
Only grown-ups are allowed to play children's card games.
Is that so?
I'm looking for Solomon Moto.
Who the hell is Solomon Moto?
That's
Yugi,
me.
that's your grandpa. He has a name?
Hello,
Yes.
little girl. If you're trying to get into my will, you'd better hurry up. I could drop dead at any second, with any luck.
You stole my blue eyes white dragon.
Oh, she's so cute.
She wasn't talking to you.
Nah, the bear was
Rebexorcist.
possessed.
Don't be silly. It's just a regular teddy bear.
Well, okay, but it did seem kind of like...
You'll be the first to die.
Uh-huh.
I want you to return the card you stole from me.
You'll never get it back. It's mine. Mine, I tell you.
What my grandpa's trying to say is that he would never steal a card from another duelist. You must be mistaken.
It's mine. All mine.
I don't believe you. I challenge you to a duel, old man, and if I win, I get back the blue eyes you stole from me.
Bring it on, you little bitch.
Grandpa, no! You just got out of the hospital. You're in no fit state to play a harmless
It's a duel.
children's card game. I'll duel her in your place.
It's a children's
I'll win
card game.
either way. Isn't that right, Teddy?
Your mother plays card games in hell.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a blue eyes, a real one.
It's just a statue, you ignorant child. By the way, the Easter Bunny isn't real either, and I'm not even your real father.
Oh wow, a theme park based around a...
I don't know which one is worse. I don't know which one is worse. Whether the Easter Bunny's not real or him not being his real father. Oh my. Oh my. That's a double, triple kawami with the blue eyes as well. Ooh. The Easter Bunny's the worst one though. That's the most soul crushing.
And I'm not even your real father.
Oh wow, a theme park based around a children's card game. This is the most absurd concept ever.
Hey, Mokuba, do you
Yes.
mind if we play a card game?
Yes.
Sorry, Yugi, we're fully booked. But since you saved my immortal soul from the clutches of an evil mastermind, I suppose I can allow it just this once.
Wow, you can do that?
My brother is Seto Kaiba.
I
I
can
can
do
decide
anything.
who lives and who dies.
I summon Witch of the Black Forest.
We weren't
I
talking about
summon
living.
disgruntled Celtic guardian.
Oh,
That's
dying.
strange. This card game seems awfully familiar.
This
Rebecca, what's
makes
your last
no
name?
sense.
You must know it's Hawkins, and yet, my grandfather is Professor Arthur Hawkins, the man you betrayed.
Holy on a sandwich with on top and a side helping of
My grandpa would never do something like that.
It's the truth. The voices in my head told me so. Isn't
Uh-huh.
that right, Teddy?
Hail, Satan. Rebecca, please. Your grandfather and I were very close. We met in Egypt on an archaeological dig where
And
we
we got-
bonded over our mutual hatred of young people. He also shared with me some very controversial theories.
I believe that the ancient Egyptians used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In their spare time.
But
Pull
why?
the other one.
No, really, I mean it.
Next you'll be telling me that the Romans played Pokemon.
Look at
Yes.
this card, Solomon. See how it barely resembles these ancient hieroglyphs.
Barely.
My God, you're right. This could revolutionize the field of Egyptology. Somehow, just
How?
then, the tomb collapsed around us. We had been trapped inside a cold and
Oh.
desolate place far from
This
human...
episode never made sense to you, alright? Like, oh yeah, we're stuck at... Well, I mean, if you're stuck, you might as well do whatever you can, I guess. Like, just to pass some time. But they did it for the water, right? It's like, come on, just flip a coin at that point. Well, why are you playing card games to determine who gets to live and who gets... Granted, they both got to live, but like... Why?
contact. But since we were both very old, we were used to that sort of thing.
I say, Solomon, let's have a card game to decide which one of us gets to live.
That's the sickest thing I've ever heard. Let's do it.
Lies, you big fat liar!
Shut up, you hussy! Yugi's grandpa would never lie. He's the wisest man I've ever met.
Where
he
am
now?
I? What day is it? I like pudding.
I sacrificed all my monsters
That's wise
in
than
order
right
to
there.
power up my shadow ghoul.
3,000 defense, right?
I surrender, Arthur.
You win, Rebecca. I surrender.
I won.
Yeah.
Now hand over my card.
Don't
If
have
you
it.
insist.
You tore it. You ruined the collector's value. How am I going to sell it on eBay now? Satan will be very angry.
Rebecca, behave yourself.
Just came out of nowhere.
Arthur, is that really you?
Yes, I've decided to show up at the last minute in order to tie up all the loose ends. Rebecca, did you know that Yugi actually won the duel?
Grandpa, I won.
Take a look at this card. It's called Soul Release.
Seven
If Yugi
cards.
had played this, you would have lost.
But he didn't play it. He surrendered.
Yes, but he could have won.
But he didn't.
Therefore, he was the winner.
But
No.
Yugi lost.
And that is why he won.
What? What?
Allow me to make things even more confusing for you. You see, when Solomon lost the duel, he did so in order to save my life. Solomon, you shouldn't have surrendered.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Even though I sacrificed monsters during my duel with Solomon, I never failed to honor their sacrifice. You see, Rebecca, with great cards comes great responsibility.
Of
I'm
course.
sorry, Yugi.
That's
Of
okay.
course.
Here, take this card that I won. I didn't even want it anyway.
Does this make me the king of card games?
Hell no.
Isn't anybody else worried about the evil teddy bear?
What evil teddy bear?
Put down your weapon. You have 20 seconds to comply.
Hello? Is there anybody out there? I'm
Pubakura.
still stuck on this
Pubakura.
bloody island. Why doesn't anybody answer? Oh, look, a kitty cat. Hello there, kitty. Oh, no, don't do that. Knock it off, kitty.
Oh, look, this episode is ridiculous. This episode was like, in a weird way, it was more ridiculous than funny, which is actually a rare trait because usually this show is more funny than ridiculous. Like it kind of like tips the balance usually, whereas like, oh, I'm 55% funny, I'm 45% ridiculous. This one I feel like was like 55% ridiculous and 45% funny. The thing is though, right, this episode was as ridiculous in the original as it was in the abridged. It was as ridiculous in the original as it was in this abridged. For one simple reason, right? Yugi lost. And that's why this was ridiculous. Like, Yugi lost, right? Obviously he could have won the game, but he lost. I've never understood this anyway. Like, half the cards are BS, right? As a kid, I was like, "Oh, that's the coolest thing ever." Now I'm watching. I'm like, "You're cheating. you're cheating." Heart of the cards, yeah. Heart of the cards, my toe. Because like, how would you know? Oh, like, my next card is this specific card that would allow me to win. Like, at that point, you're just manifesting destiny however you want it to. That's kind of like, cheater. Now, of course, I know there is lore and everything behind it of why it works, and all the characters can draw the cards that they needed at the exact moment that they needed. It's you know, for dramatic tension and whatnot. That understandable, but still, they're cheaters. All right, that's what I'm gonna say. They're cheaters, and not the animal, not the ones that are hunting Bakura right now. They're cheaters with an A. But, Rebecca, I hope I never have to see her again. I hope I never have to see her again. Because she's scary. And I'm not scared of anything. But she's scary. She's scary. Call an exorcist. Call an exorcist and get rid of it. Nah, but it's just one of those episodes that isn't filler, but honestly feels like filler. In the original one, I quite enjoyed it. It's not like one that I look forward to. You know, I don't look forward to it like I do with Marek, for example, or I do with the final battle of Orichalcus or whatnot. It's just one of those that I'm like, all right, that's neat. Yeah, that's neat. It was kind of very reminiscent to like the My episode with that movie star. Just this one is a little bit better. This one is a little bit better because it kind of gives us insight into Solomon, Muto as well, which, you know, we don't really get much besides, oh yeah, the grandfather, like who's Yugi's parents? Like, are you gonna tell us anything? No? Okay, cool. But yeah, just from that perspective, this episode was fun. It was fun. It was jolly. I wouldn't say it was as good as like the previous episodes that we had, but I feel like it was definitely better than like some of the very early episodes that we had. So we kind of like in this balance where like you can still see the gradual progression, the gradual it getting better with every episode. But I don't know, this one was kind of freaky. Like this one was kind of freaky, man, kind of ridiculous in like the freaky sense. All right, Rebecca, you gotta get rid of her. Right, just got not just exercise, but just extradite as well. I don't know whatever. Okay, that's what you gotta do. But yeah, that's just my take on this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out, and as I always say,